Hello everyone and welcome to the Uterson Neck channel. Have you ever faced that frustrating moment when your DVR or NVR simply stops showing an image on your TV or monitor? And to make things worse, you don't have a spare screen to test it? Well, don't worry. In this video, we're going to show you exactly how to troubleshoot this without needing a second monitor. Stick with us until the end, because we'll reveal a specific networking trick that can save you from buying a new device unnecessarily. There are several reasons why your DVR, NVR, or similar devices might stop displaying video. It could be a hardware failure preventing the unit from booting, or perhaps the HDMI, VGA, or composite video output ports are damaged while the rest of the system works fine. However, in many cases, it is simply a wrong configuration. We're going to show you how to identify if it's a hardware defect or just a setting, and more importantly, how to fix it. Before we dive into the device itself, we must check the connection. A very common cause for lack of image is a faulty HDMI or VGA cable. We recommend testing with a different cable that you know is working. Keep in mind that low-quality cables, especially HDMI ones, often fail to transmit the signal correctly or might stop working out of nowhere. So, making sure you have a high-quality cable is our first essential step. Now that we have the right gear, let's jump into the testing phase. To start the process, first, let's make sure the device is turned on. We need to check for any status lights on the front panel. Most devices have a light labeled power that stays lit when energized. Alternatively, some devices may lack a dedicated power LED but feature illuminated accents, such as backlit buttons or ring lights, to indicate they are powered on. If no lights turn on at all, we might be looking at a serious hardware issue. But before we give up on it, we must test it with a different power supply. Make sure the new power supply is 100% compatible. It must have the same voltage, the same polarity, and an amperage equal to or higher than the original one. If the device still shows no signs of life with a confirmed working power supply, it likely requires a specialized electronics technician for repair. If the lights do come on, our next step is to connect the device to a modem, router, or any network switch using an Ethernet cable. Usually, there are two small LEDs on the network port. If the connection is active, one light should stay solid and the other should blink. If you see these lights dancing, it's great news. It means the device is likely functioning normally behind the scenes. Now, we need to access it through a computer. For this step, we need the specific software for your device's brand. In this video, we are using VMS, which is compatible with many brands, but remember, your software might be different. And to keep this video focused and concise, we won't be showing the full installation and setup of the VMS software here, as that would make this tutorial way too long. However, if you want to test your device and need help with the software, I've got you covered. We have a complete dedicated video on the channel showing you exactly how to download, install, and use the VMS step-by-step. I'll leave the link to that video at the end of this one and in the description below so you can check it out right after. Once connected to the network, we will perform a search within the software to see if it locates the device's IP address. If it doesn't show up, the network interface might be faulty, or the local network settings are blocking us. In that case, we recommend a direct connection. Plug one end of the network cable into the DVR and the other directly into your computer's LAN port. This bypasses the router entirely. If the hardware is healthy, the software should find it now. Once the software locates the device, we need to add it to the list. After that, we go into the device's video output settings. Often, The DVR is set to a resolution that the TV or monitor simply cannot support. We're going to lower the output resolution to the lowest possible setting. Save the changes and wait a few moments. If the image reappears on your TV, we've solved the problem. However, if you still get no image after lowering the resolution, there is likely a hardware defect in the video output block. Only a technician can confirm this after an internal board analysis. Also, don't forget, if you have the mobile app on your phone, we can often check if those video settings are accessible there too. We hope this guide helps you get your system back online. If this video saved you a headache, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe to the Uterson Neck channel for more essential tech tips. Have you ever fixed a DVR this way? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.